What's up, y'all? This is Chris the Flash, and I want to talk about the options for the New York Yankees on outfield, uh, depth and stuff like that. So, whoever's in the chat, whoever comes along, just let me know. Comment. We can go back and forth. Let me know your opinions about the situations. So, like, we can I can start. I want to talk about like the options that the Yankees have that they can go for in the outfield. They got Brandon Nimmo. They got Michael Conforto. They got Andrew Benintendi, Masataka Yoshida, if I'm saying his name right. Um, and then they got trade. They could do trades to get some outfield help. I know D-backs got a surplus in outfield, and then the one player that every Yankee fan wants is Brian Reynolds. What's up, Eric? So out of all those people, I mean, I would love to get Brian Reynolds in a trade, but what's up, Barrett? But realistically, I don't think the Pirates would want to trade him unless the Yankees like blow the Pirates away with a trade package. Like the person I really want that's intriguing me in the outfield or left field is Yoshida, and the only why I want Yoshida is because we got Bader. Bader can help him out. Yeah, his defense might not be as good as people want it to be, but I mean we had Miguel Andujar in left field, and he did pretty decent. So and Yoshida's bat is supposed to be 10 times better than Andujar's. So that's the reason why I would choose him over Benintendi and Nemo and Capoto or whoever else is because he's cheaper and I feel like his bat would translate better in the States too. Like I don't know, I just had to feel and then they abandoned the shift and he's a lefty. So like why wouldn't you give him a chance? And he's the perfect leadoff hitter, especially if Judge come back. Judge would definitely have somebody on base for him. Thoughts on Abreu signing with the Astros? I be honest with you. I mean, I like the Abreu signing. Don't get me wrong, but if it's true that they wanted Rizzo there, I mean, hey, we got the better of the two. But they did upgrade from who they had at first last year, so I got to give the Astros props about that. And how do the Yankees kind of? Well, they can't just sit around and wait for Judge. Like they have to make a move. Like you can't just sit around for one player. Like Judge said he wants the team that he signs with, to win, right? So you would think a team would try to make some moves before he starts signing. But I mean, I can't really blame the Yankees because no team has made a move. Yeah, we re-signed Rizzo, and yeah, the Astros, you know, um, got Abreu, and then the Angels are making minor moves, but no team is really doing too much so far. So, I mean, I just think the Judge market is slowing everything down. I just think, he wants to sign during the winter meetings. He's gotta hurry up and sign so we could start seeing what's going on. You know what I'm saying, Barrett? But back to what I was saying, like I just think if would Syndergaard be a good fit with the Yankees? I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind getting Syndergaard, but he can't be the only piece that we get. That's just my belief. Like I like Syndergaard. Don't get me wrong. And to be honest with you, I'd rather him out the bullpen because I mean, you seen what he did in the playoffs. That's just my opinion. So, but Syndergaard's not a bad move. He just can't be the only move. Like just like me and Kev on BX Sports Jedi, we was talking about trying to get Syndergaard, but we was also saying that if we get Syndergaard, we need to get somebody else with Syndergaard. So I just think like Syndergaard can't be the big move. So Barrett, okay, who who would you want in left field, or Eric, who would you want in left field if if y'all had to choose? And I appreciate y'all joining, by the way. I'll take Benintendi. Yeah, I mean Benintendi. Look, we only had Benintendi for what, like 30 some games, and I mean at first he was a little slow starting, but then he started picking up until he got hurt. But yeah, I love Benintendi. Like, don't get me wrong, Benintendi's not a bad option. It's just I don't know. Yoshida just he's intriguing me, and if his back could translate in the states, that would be huge for the Yankees. And then come to find out, there's a first baseman over there in Japan that would be perfect for the Yankees. And why not have somebody that he could relate to? You know what I'm saying? So that's just that's the way I would think. But Benintendi's not a bad thing. But Benintendi contract is what concerns me. He won 6 years, for 17 to 20 million, maybe. See, that's another thing. That's why I would want Yoshida because he's cheaper. I mean, especially if he could do what he did in the Japan league. I mean, the man was batting what 337. That's that's basically like how they used to bat in the 90s and stuff like that. When the batting average actually mattered, because apparently it don't matter now, but it matters to me. Like it's still an important stat because it lets you know if you're hitting or not. And if he can hit like that in the states, I mean, come on, man, you can't beat that. What's your take on Nemo at left field? That's I wouldn't mind Nemo, but he scares me just as Ben intended, with the contract. Like I feel like he's gonna get more than Ben intended, and I don't want to pay somebody that much, especially what if Beta has a good year with us? We got to extend Beta, and if we get judged that big contract, we're gonna have three outfielders. Well, technically four if you count Stanton, making almost 20 million a pop plus, and that's just way too much. You know, like I like Nemo. Nemo's good. It's just he's not that good to where I'm paying over 20 something million for him. Great point. Yankees already got to spend big on Judge, so they got to need him. Yeah, see, and people not thinking about that too. Like if we want Judge, right, and he's getting over 300 million, and then we talking about we want one of the shortstops or a pitcher. We can't like don't get me wrong. I would love for us to get every major player, but you got to think realistic. Like Hal's not doing that. He's not going over you know the third threshold on a luxury tax. He's not doing that. So I don't know. This is my oh, what's up, Jason? So Jason, I was just talking about the left field option or outfield options if Judge doesn't resign. Who would you want to play left field or any outfield position that we need, right or left, if you had to choose? But yeah, going back to your point, Barrett. Like, yeah, you gotta think. Like if we're gonna pay all these people, would you consider Brandley as an option? So, see at left field. What scares me about Brandley is his age. I mean, you see what's happening with DJ. Like, I don't want to have to pay for another player that you never know because he was injured last year, Brandley. And don't get me wrong, Brandley is a good hitter. I don't want to take that risk on him getting hurt and then we doing this all over again. So I would probably say it'd be Yoshida, Benintendi, a trade, and then whoever else falls after that. All right, Jason. Benintendi for left, Brian Reynolds or Yoshida for right if Judge walk. Well, Jason, what about this? If Judge walks, I would put Benintendi at right and put Yoshida at left because Yoshida, he plays left field. So I would put him at left and put Benintendi, right? Because Benintendi used to be a right field for Boston. So, but the Reynolds, I was just talking about that. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love Reynolds on this team. Like, you talking about a good hitter, he's amazing. So like, the Yankees would have to like trade, give him a good package because you know how Pittsburgh is. Oh, I don't want to trade Reynolds. We've been wanting Reynolds since I don't know what 2018, 19 or something, and we still haven't gotten him. And that's just because Cash doesn't want to fork up the prospects. But if you give the Pirates something to think about, I feel like we could get Reynolds if we wanted to. Bennington is good enough to play either corner. Yeah, no doubt. It's just I want Yoshida to be as comfortable as he can, and I know he's a left fielder, so you know his defense is a lot sus a little bit, and yeah, we got Beta and everything. It's just I would rather put him in a position where he's more comfortable. If you had to choose one, who would you choose, Verlander or Rodon? Make off what they can't ignore exactly. Yeah, yeah. Verlander or Rodon. Like everybody keep talking about this uh international market that the Yankees always in. Jason, I don't know really too much about it. That the big free agent international market, is he a shortstop? Because if he is, I'm not worried about that penalty for Rodon because we got enough shortstops. I mean, we still got Arias, and then we got Volpe, Peraza. Like we don't need buku shortstops. I don't like stop. Like if you want to win, if you're serious about winning, get Rodon. He's gonna be cheaper than Verlander and Jacob DeGrom, and he's a lefty, bruh. And lefties are made for Yankee Stadium. Oh, he's an outfielder. I still wouldn't do it. Like I would definitely still try to sign Rodon. I don't know. I mean, I seen Rodon pitch with the White Sox, and see most people think, oh, it's the team. That's why the play does good. And then why is the team letting him leave if he's that good? As you can see, he is that good. Look what he did with the Giants. I mean, he did the same thing. So he's the real deal. What's up, Ruben? We were just talking about the left field market or outfield market in general. Like, who would you want to play left field? And if Judge leaves, like, who would you choose to play right and left? Brandon Maya. Yeah, that's his name. I gotta remember that, Jason. Thank you for reminding me the name. So, like, Jason, if you had to choose, who are you choosing? Verlander or Rodon? Oh no, Barrett, we ain't doing that. We don't need Bellinger. I'm sorry. That but I'm gonna say this because people are trying to compare him to Joey Gallo, and he's not Joey Gallo. Like, no, he's far from Joey Gallo. I mean, dude won an MVP. Joey Gallo is not gonna even get close to sniffing that. And the man, what, batted over 300 before? This man Gallo can't even bat over 250. So, Ruben, they could lose international money with Rodon, but we could recoup it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Ruben. Rodon, I'm telling you, Rodon. People talk about Verlander, but Rodon is more of a winning move to me. I don't know why. He just is. Just imagine having Garrett Cole and Rodon having over. They could easily get what 250 of strikeouts apiece. That's a lot. And I agree with you, Jason. Yeah, let Judge walk. They shot you. Huh? I would give Bellinger a shot, and right field Judge is not back. Would I give Bellinger a shot And right field, Judge is not back. I don't know. Be honest with you, I really don't know. Would I give Bellinger? I don't know. That's a good question, Ruben. I'm gonna have to think about that. No way I'm letting Judge walk. Oh, of course, man. No, ain't nobody. We don't want Judge to walk. Barrett, Cole, Rodon, Nestor, Sevi, and Montez. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you see that rotation? Like, Rodon would be our number two, right? Then everybody else would trickle down. So that would definitely, ease a lot of less stress on like Nesta and them. And I'm telling you right now, if that happens, I think Nesta's gonna have either the same season he had last year or maybe a little bit better. And yes, he can actually have a better season. Um, he's a crafty lefty. So don't tell me he can't have a better season. He can. So that's just my opinion. Barrett Judge is staying in New York. We won't let him leave. Oh no, I think me and Jason probably agree on this. There is a limit on how much I'm giving Judge. I'm not going over, you know, 360, 380. That's ridiculous. That's too much. We got too many holes we gotta fill. Let the Giants have him at that point. Because guess what? They're not gonna be able to sign people if they get Judge all that money. So if it's over that, I'm not doing it. I pass on Bellinger and go for Conforto instead. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I do agree with uh Jason on that, Ruben. Like I would definitely take more of a shot on Conforto than Bellinger. For some reason, Bellinger's swing, I don't know what happened, but it's off. Like his mechanics is off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jason. Like I don't want to. I'm not paying Judge 380. I'm sorry. That's just too much. Like that's way too much. I would prefer Bellinger over Conforto. High potential Jones. Well, if you basically gonna sign the same deal with Bellinger and Conforto, a prove it deal. So either one is good, but if I had to choose, I'd probably rather Conforto because last time we seen him, he was still hitting good. It's just he got hurt. That's it. Where would you roll with Trevina and catcher or try to trade for Sean Murphy? What I mean, catcher's not our priority, but I would love to get another backup catcher or somebody to compete with Trevino. Because Higgy's not, Higgy's not a good backup anymore. He's past whatever prime that he had. So that's just me. Jason Judge afterwards would have been. Yeah, see, I agree with you, Jason. 380 for Judge at 27. I would do that in a heartbeat. And especially if it's a 10-year deal. Nah, Ruben, I can't give him 380 for over nine. I'm sorry. It's just that's just too much money, bro. And I'm not gonna. It's bad enough we got Stanton for a good minute, and I'm not giving Judge the ninth year. Like I said, like at 8 years, you know, less than 360, I'm happy, and that's a lot of money. I mean, I'm not going back and forth with the Giants on that. That's just me though. I'll have both Murphy and Tremaine. I agree with you, Ruben. That's what I'm saying. But that would be like the last move I'll take because we still need pitching. We need an outfielder, and I think if you can improve on the infield, do that too before you do the catcher thing. Ruben has a point. Yeah, why not get both? Oh, that's what I was saying. We can get both. Like I want Trevino to stay on the team. I mean, the man just won a platinum glove and a gold glove. It would be foolish to give him 380 at 31. Yeah, that 380. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I don't know if I'm willing to give him 380. That's just too much. I mean, like you said, Jason, like at 27, 380, that's a done deal. And especially if you give him a 10-year deal, he only be 37. All right, Chris, I gotta keep going, but I enjoy chatting here. Another great live. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Barrett. I hope you have a good day, good night. Whatever you're doing. I hope you enjoy it. I appreciate you joining me, bro. Like, I gotta get used to doing these streams. It just sucks sometimes, like when I do start and nobody joins, and I'm like talking to myself. But I appreciate y'all. Like, I really do. Like the support that I get from y'all. Like, trust me, it definitely doesn't go unnoticed. So, like, who else? Who else would y'all want in free agency though, or trades? Like, who would y'all want to try to get? I mean, we got the like the basics, like Benintendi, Reynolds and stuff like that. But any like sleeper trade that y'all thinking about that y'all would love for the Yankees to do? Everybody keeps talking about Milwaukee. I'm kind of intrigued, especially if we get a shortstop. Like, I know we don't need a shortstop, but if we can get Correa or Turner, that trade to Milwaukee would be huge. Torres for either a reliever or a starter from Detroit or Seattle. Jason, everybody keep talking about Soto. I know you bring it up sometimes, but I also heard about what's that dude's name? Joe Jimenez. I think he's a reliever for Detroit, and I know he's pretty decent. So would you trade Glaber for him? Ruben Bellinger, if he hits lower, his launch angle, this should restrict the action. He could have. His angle. Hold up, y'all. His angle is meaningless at this point. He hasn't been good in 3 years. Yeah, Ruben. I don't know what's going on with Bellinger, but I don't know. It's something about his swing. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he's like protecting an injury and he's not saying nothing, or he probably doesn't know. I don't know what's going on. His confidence, because his defense is good. Like, I see his defense. It's just something about his swing is off. I don't know what it is. It's solid, but so that was my first choice. Yeah, 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 yeah. I agree with you, Jason. But I was just saying, like, would you trade, like, if they didn't want to give up Soto and they gave up Joe, would you do it for Glaber? His launch angle the last 3 years rose to 20 plus degrees. That's what messed him up. Increase his pop. Yeah, but Ruben, you got to think about the Yankees' philosophy. I mean, if they know he's a home run hitter, look at what they did with Joey Gallo. That man was hitting bombs in Texas, and then he started. I don't know what the hell happened. So, like, I don't think they can fix Bellinger. Personally, I would not. Yeah, okay. We I can understand that. So the two people I want from Seattle um is, I think his name is Flexen or Munoz. That's the two people I would want if I had to trade Glaber to them. Jason. Launch angle means nothing. He has too many things until. Yeah, Gallo has always had a 30%. Well, the only why I said Gallo is because you know how we was talking about Gallo and stuff like that. Like, you was kind of comparing them two with the hitting below and stuff like that. That's the only reason why I brought up Gallo. I already said Bellinger is not Gallo, but I just don't think that we can fix Bellinger. I think he has to go to a team that can fix him. And I don't know. I don't know. This might sound a little crazy. I'm laughing because they're in our division. How would y'all feel if Tampa got him? I mean, they're good at reclamation projects. I think that'd be a good fit for him. That's just me though. Ruben. Lomachenko is what is causing Bud to mess up more. He needs to lower it. He's lifting way too much. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Like Bellinger going to Tampa. I think Bellinger should go to Philly if he wants to fix his swing. I mean, that's a good fit. I just think Tampa's good. Like I've seen it so many times where a pitcher or a hitter goes over there, and they just look at Kluber. Kluber had a good year for Tampa. Who's the other pitcher? Rich Hill. I mean, it just I don't know. They good at reclamation projects. I mean, look at who's that former prospect for the Yankees? Choi. We let him go. Look what he did. He always killed us. He would be best. What's the lefty whisper? Jason, he is not good right now. And one thing obsession is not the biggest problem. He's in his head. Yeah, we could probably both, all three of us, agree with this. He reminds me of Glaber when Glaber was getting in his head because of his defense and stuff, and then it was messing up his swing as a hitter. Is he would be better. Colorado. Same thing about that Colorado. Is he? I wonder if he's cool with Chris Bryant. I would try to pair him with somebody that he's comfortable with on the team and try to see if they can fix his swing. But whatever team that gets him though, it's not gonna be a big. You could put incentives in the deal. Like you could be creative with his 1 year contract. That's all he gonna want is 1 year so he can prove himself. Kevin Long is also the one who fixed Granderson. Yeah, Granderson. Granderson was decent for us, bro. I remember when he was hitting those bombs, like back to back years. Uh, I don't know. Like if we don't resign Judge, but we get a good left fielder, and then we got to put Bellinger in right. I don't know, because now it's like intriguing me. But Philly with Harper, well, Harper's gonna be out, so I don't know. He might be good at Philly. Why not? They're gonna need an outfield anyway. So before I hop off, and again, I appreciate y'all joining me. If besides re-signing Judge, what's the one move y'all hope the Yankees make? That's why if I was Bellinger, I would go to Philly on a cheap prove it deal with the Sims, and he could go glove left field, go glove center field, Benetton left contract, and a leadoff hitter. All right, so that'd be your move, Jason. What about you, Ruben? What would be the one move you hope the Yankees make besides re-signing Judge? Besides Judge, I want Correa to play third or Turner to play second or Rodon as another ace. All right, so both good choices. If I had to make one move, I would try to sign one of the shortstops because, like Jason said, if they could sign one of the shortstops, then they could trade Volpe or Peraza, and if they could do that, then they could definitely get a good pitcher. And the pitcher, we all want to talk about is from Milwaukee, either Burns or Woodruff. I'll take either or. I don't care. If you can make that happen, I would do that. So I again, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna put some links in the description box of other people's channels like Jason, Ruben, everybody that supports me. Like I said, I like to support back. I appreciate y'all joining me in the chat. It means a lot to me. Like I said, I'm trying to do more streams. I'm off 2 days in a row, so I would definitely try to do a stream every week. Like I said, I like going back and forth with people, give other people's opinions on certain stuff that might be different from mine. That don't mean I'm right and you're wrong, but you're right and I'm wrong. We could both be right. So just I like that back and forth. We could talk about stuff and not have to argue or anything. Like we all want the same thing. We all want our team to improve and go to a World Series. Like besides winning one, we had to go to one before we win one. So it's been so long since we even been to one. So I just hope Cash and then How I hope How backs up his words when he says we can sign Judge and do more stuff after Judge. You have to back up your words, Hal, because you don't like us booing you and stuff like that. I'm telling you, if you do not do what you say, I'm telling you, you're not gonna like us fans. So again, I appreciate y'all. I'll do probably another live next Thursday. I hope y'all have a good night and peace.